Let's see, what advice would you give the youth these days who see you as a role model? Don't look at me as role model. I am not a role model. You shouldn't tell your kids to look up to certain people. For you as a parent, everything starts at home. Do we agree or not agree? So your kids' role model should actually be their parents. That should be the role models. You should be the guys molding your kids for the future.
Hi everybody, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. This video is so important because this is almost like a confirmation. No matter how much people attack you, but if you are speaking from what God told you to do, and if you're coming out saying things that God put in your heart to say, there's gonna be confirmation, and you shouldn't worry about what people say to you, what negative thing people say to you by saying stuff that go against the majority of what people think. So I was on YouTube the other, as you are here, and I was watching a video of a live feed from Selena's brother, Ab.Quintanilla, in which, from what I heard and what you heard in the preview, in the entrance to this video, it seems to me as though Mr. Ab.Quintanilla is waking up. And by waking up, I mean the fact that at the end of life, nothing is gonna matter. Like, it's not about fame and fortune and all of that. And aside from all of that, in the video that I made that was very popular about Selena and idolatry and how you should be seeking out for Jesus better, I speak about how we shouldn't be following celebrities. And the crazy thing, I mean, you can hear this from somebody who's not as famous, and it wouldn't make that much sense. But from somebody who is Ab.Quintanilla, who is, let's say, the brothers of Selena Quintanilla, that is so well remembered and admired by so many people, and like I said before, my testimony, I used to be a huge devoted fan to her until God opened my eyes. Because at the end of the day, I really didn't know if whoever I was following was like in a dark place, and here I am trying to be like her, and all of that. Obviously, I'm not saying I know where she is right now, where her soul is, right? I think that only God knows. There has been a lot of videos that have been put out on YouTube about her, and if she's in hell or in heaven, whatever. All I'm saying, guys, is like there's a reason why people start talking about something. I started my video last year, it became very popular, and then you see other people talking. Before my video, there are older videos, people talking about, everybody has a double life. And the reason I'm coming out here is just to say to you that this, to me, what I heard Ab.Quintanilla say is like a confirmation of everything that we've been seeing about, the celebrities and following celebrities in idolatry. And in this video, it's almost like the way he speak. If I hear that from somebody who has nothing to do with a celebrity, or let's say like a legend that's being remembered for so many years after dying, after passing, she's being remembered for so many. Like, if it's coming from somebody who has like nothing related to that, it will make more sense. But coming from the brother of Selena Quintanilla, like, that means a lot. That means to me, it's almost like he's waking up. Like in one part of the video, which I am gonna put at the end of this commentary that I'm doing right now, and I really wish you watch it to the end so you know what I'm talking about. You can hear Ab.Quintanilla and see him say, "Don't talk to me about the past." He said, "Don't see me as a role model." And he said, "You shouldn't be looking at celebrities to be a role model." I mean, are you kidding me, guys? How clear is that? And of course, he's not saying my sister. He's not saying don't look at Selena as a role model. But the fact that, it's almost like he's walking on thin ice. It's almost like he's talking about a topic that can be, it's coming from, he's the brother. And he's saying to the public, don't look at celebrities as role models. You should never look at them like that. that to me says a lot. And you know, if you disagree with me or you agree, just leave a comment. I want to know what people are thinking about this. This is such an eye opener. You know, it's such an eye opener. He doesn't want you to look at celebrities as a role models. Like that's what people do with his sister. His sister is not like a third cousin or whatever. His sister is so well known and so well remembered, so relevant right now, 20 plus years after dying, because the family is feeding the fans every so often with more stuff to keep her memory alive. And the reason I say that like that in a kind of like a sarcastic way is the fact that it's been 20 plus years and Selena Quintanilla is still the main breadwinner for this whole family. 22 years after you die, and they're still using her name, her image, and whatever. And for me to see Avi have a rant like he has, saying like if I'm not in the picture, don't tag me in your photos, don't send me photos of your kids dressed up or something. I feel like he's waking up. And if he's waking up because God is putting something on him, that's everything. Like that's what life is all about. You need to seek God in everything that you do. Nothing else will matter. It's all about Jesus, you know? Because, you know, this is how I see things in perspective, you know. Let's say Selena Quintanilla is in hell right now. Do you really think she wants you to go and buy her makeup? Do you really think she wants you to continue to listen to her music? She doesn't want to, she doesn't care. She wants you to seek God so that you don't end up in a place like hell. Now let's look at the other side, right? There's two places where people go. It's either heaven or hell. Now let's talk about heaven. If Selena Quintanilla is in heaven right now, do you really think she wants you to go and buy her makeup? No, she does not. She wants you to worship God, or she's too busy to even care because she's too busy worshiping God. This is just from my humble opinion, my humble perspective, kind of like a small wave, you know, because God said, my thoughts are not your thoughts. This is how I see things, and this is how I picture it. And the fact that they're using her brand, her image, and everything to sell, and I don't know anymore what to say. All I'm saying is the fact that somebody so close to her is saying, don't ask me about the makeup, don't tag me on your photos, don't talk to me about about the past. The whole Quintanilla family has been building an empire based on their past, because Selena Quintanilla did not die yesterday. She died 20 plus years ago. 20 something, I don't even know. And this Ab Quintanilla saying, don't talk to me about the past. Like, you guys made your past your business, right? And you are on Instagram live and you don't want to talk about your business. Like, everybody knows that you guys keep feeding the fans with more stuff to buy to keep your sister relevant with the excuse of, we want to keep her memory alive. You want to get money, or it's either that, or I don't know what deal was it that they signed that they still cannot get out of. Anyways, I am done talking here. I think that things happen for a reason, and God works in a mysterious way. And if this is Ab Quintanilla waking up to something, waking up to the fact that at the end of life, what's going to matter is the relationship we have with Jesus. It's not about being a fan of somebody or having idolatry and like buying merchandise and whatever. I hope and I pray that he seek God every day of his life and come to Christ, you know, and just make Christ his Lord and Savior. That's what I hope for the entire family, obviously. And for any fan out there who's watching this, I understand if you get offended. I used to be one of you guys, you know. Obviously, this does not take away from the fact that Selena was very talented and whatever. Like, I'm not saying any of that. All I'm saying is that when you worship somebody like a celebrity, it leads to idolatry, and idolatry is not good in front of God. Okay? And besides that, you have to understand that people have a brand and they have an image that they have to portray to maintain good sales, good audience, and to keep, just keep selling. At the end of the day, all they want to do is sell. So thank you so much for watching, and if you have a comment, you can go ahead and leave it there for me. My name is Julissa. If you want to learn more about me, I am at Julissa Designs everywhere, social media. My website is julissadesigns.com. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and now you can watch Ab.Quintanilla say what he said. God bless.
Just to everybody in general, please do not tag me in pictures. If I'm not in them, they have nothing to do with me whatsoever. Don't tag me. Don't send them. Don't send your kids dressed up a certain way. They're just, to me, you guys will never understand the magnitude of what I feel like. You would never understand because you're not in my shoes. Sometimes there's just days that I don't want to deal with certain things, you know what I'm saying? And you guys kind of force feed me sometimes by sending me stuff. Don't tag me in pictures I've seen already. Don't tag me, period, on my Instagram, please. I appreciate it. And I have to leave it open because that's how people get in contact with me that really need to. Important things, man, not dumb things. Not look at this and look at this. If it's important, I look at things, you know what I'm saying? And I answer back. But if it's something that's not important, I'm not going to answer back. Important things, man. Not dumb things. Not look at this and look at this. If it's important, I look at things, you know what I'm saying? And I answer back. But if it's something that's not important, I'm not going to answer back. If it's not making a difference in the world, not going to answer back. This page, you're coming to the Ab.Quintanilla page, the guy that's in front of you. So I'm only going to answer questions that pertain to what's in front of me. Do you understand what I'm saying? We're not going in the past. You're not going to dig in my brain. You're not going to ask me questions. This is not therapy for me to sit here and go through a therapy with you guys and answer questions from the past, okay? So we're sticking to what's happening right now, people. We have a pandemic happening right now. Yeah, I don't want to mention it because I don't want to talk about negativity, but there's more important things. And even after that is said and done, there's more important things in the world. What do you care about? What do you really care about? Okay, we care about our families. We care about our loved ones. Person on blast. Dawn, okay, you guys ready for this? Dawn R. Rodriguez, are you listening? This is where Dawn's mindset is right now. We're talking about other things. Where can I get Selena makeup set and how much? You make me sad, man. That makes me sad. That is rude and that's out of place and it's sad and you'll be getting blocked also. Ask me, I'm missing this lipstick. Can you get it for me? Yeah, let me hop in my car and let me go open a business that's closed right now. Better yet, it isn't even based here in Corpus. Mac's not based here in Corpus. Hello, people. Mac's not based here in Corpus. Hello, people. It's not like I snap my fingers and things fall out. I got nothing to do with that. Does that say Ab.Quintanilla on there? No, it doesn't. It doesn't say that. Let's see, what advice would you give the youth these days who see you as a role model? Don't look at me as role model. I am not a role model. You shouldn't tell your kids to look up to certain people for you as a parent. Everything starts at home. Do we agree or not agree? So your kids' role model should actually be their parents. That should be the role model.